Hi guys, this is Starcraft, and it's a beautiful day today once again to be with you to cast this beautiful series of Starcraft broodwar games. That is Group 16. Sorry, Group C, not Group 16. What is that? Group C of round of 16 of ASL Season 14. And we are very excited to have one Protoss player today with us, among us, should I say, and he's on screen right now. It's gonna be the first match between Soma and Snow, and the map is going to be Vermeer. Very standard 4-player map nowadays that's been gradually coming out to replace the likes of Polypoint and Fighting Spirit. And right off the bat, we see Soma in the red circle as the 1 o'clock position going for a wrong scouting pattern. He's going to be scouting towards the bottom side, which he will find nothing. He's going to be sending out, I think, a drone scout to follow up. And let's see what is Snow's build here. It's going to be gateway first up the pylon. And he scouts correctly. 9 pool going up by Soma. So this is, I think, a direct response, the correct response by Snow to what Soma is doing right now. And I think that Snow's going to be just fine as the game goes towards the mid games. It's going to have the first Xenon coming out. Let's see if he's going to be able to deny his opponent from putting down the drone to make the expansion. I think he's going to be able to do that. The probe gets in first, however. It's going to see that gas, the extractor has been constructed. The spawning pool is almost done. It's going to try to do a little bit of glitch work here just to try to attack some of the drone and make them stop their mining for just a fraction of a second. He's not so successful so far. And it looks like the spawning pool is going to complete now. 3 drones on gas. So someone's going to, go for very heavy Zergling aggression in the early game, or even go for Zergling speed. Let's see. Or whether it's going to be using that extra gas to go for very fast layer. He's not yet taken his expansion. And behind this, looks like Snow has the good exchange. He's going to be putting down a forge. And he's going to be completely, walling himself in against this kind of build. Sorry, there's going to be a little bit of lag, and I hope you bear with me for that. I'm going to try to fix it for the second game. This probe is going to try to deny the drone from setting out the hatchery. The second pair of Zerglings comes out, and no hatchery going down just yet. For Soma's going to be planting his hatchery down now. The probe's going to escape. Good block here. The cannon is going up, so Snow has the perfect response to what his opponent's doing. Looks like Soma has fanned out his Zerglings to various locations. And oh my god, looks like Snow is going to try to be a little bit greedy here. He's going to be taking his expansion before he goes for the cannon, which might work. I'm not so sure how that works in this kind of situation. He's going to have a third Zealot coming out, and so looks like Snow is hoping that his 3 Zealot is gonna be able to defend correctly against this Zergling attack. No Zergling speed so far. His probe is still able to see what his opponent has outside of the base. Cannon needs to be going up now because I feel that Zergling speed is gonna be coming in very soon. Inside base hatchery. This is kind of strange. Usually this signals some kind of an all-in attacks, because why would you want to have your third hatchery inside? You're gonna be just limiting the amount of gas you can get. Zergling speed is done, guys. So Soma is not committing the attack with his Zerglings just yet. He's gonna be holding some of the Zerglings back in reserve just to make sure that this probe cannot get in. This probe is gonna be outrun by the Zergling. The Zergling speed is really strong here, and this probe is gonna be taken out before it's gonna be able to get in. But it can confirm that there's gonna be no hatchery in the 2 o'clock position, which is really interesting. It's gonna be what, 4 hatchery? What is this gonna build? Is it gonna be all Zerglings attack or what? It's possible here because all of the Zergling are going to be just blocking the front door here. 4 Xenon coming up, and if with correct blocking it's gonna be maybe just fine, but I don't know what is this build. 4 hatchery. We have no hydrogen coming up, but it might be just a hydrogen coming up now. I think let's take a look at that. We have never seen this build in professional Starcraft broodwar. I've never seen it. 4 hatchery before any kind of additional tech. Zealot coming out here, and looks like Snow might try to go to pressure a little bit. He's gonna try to be very careful here. One Zealot gets surrounded here, but this Zealot escapes out just fine. And it's gonna be to try to apply a little bit pressure. The 4 hatchery is gonna be producing, I think, maybe tons of Zergling to go for surround. Maybe that is the idea. I'm not so sure, because or maybe the idea is just to drone up really hard and get a good economy. The Xenots from Snow need to be staying together, just being staying together to avoid getting surrounded. He's gonna have the attack here, the engagement. He has an actors that help to block. He's gonna be hiding in the corner. Maybe there's a lot of Zerglings. Drones are getting pulled as well, but looks like Snow has found inside a perfect corner to stay here. He's gonna be staying towards the left side of that mineral line. He's gonna be hiding behind because there's no Hydralisk, so these Xenon can stay here forever. I would argue, but you know, there's gonna be a sunken going up now, so he's gonna try to take out some of the drone first, doing some kind of attack here, trying to not get surrounded. Looks like one of the sunken got cancelled here, so Snow's gonna be happy just to stay home and to do whatever the heck he's doing with this Xenop line here. He's gonna try to come out here and try to waste as much Zergling as possible, but looks like Soma is not taking the bait. He's droning up hard. Xenon are still stuck in the corner. He needs to do a little bit of attack on those drone. The drones are being pulled quite well here. He's not attacking the drone lines, Snow. He could attack the drone line right now, but he chosen just to stay at home for a little bit. The first Corsair is going to be coming out. He's anticipating something like fast mutants, but there are no mutants at all. Looks like the Zealot's gonna try to hold this attack up a little bit further, and it's going to be a Hydralisk build here. But the Corsair is gonna have a good idea of what his opponent is building inside this man. He sees the Hydralisk here, so it's gonna be checking. Oh my god, freaking how many hatcheries! A ridiculous amount of hatcheries. But I don't know if Snow knows about the additional base at the 2 o'clock position. That could really turn the situation. If he thinks it's gonna be an all-in, he's completely mistaken here. Looks like Soma has gone for very natural 5 hatchery build here out of this. He's got no lair, however. Just got a ton crap of drones here. It's just so many drones everywhere. So this is a kind of build that Soma has prepared all along, which is just a crap ton of drones, just to I guess get his Hydralisk up and counting. A lot of Xenots are getting destroyed here, but not enough Zerglings to complete the job. And for now, looks like Snow is completely fine. He needs to make some Dark Templar because his opponent doesn't have any kind of overlord speed. So if he can make some Dark Templar to hold the front, it's going to be fine. But his Dark Templar attack looks like it's a little bit late here. And Evolution Chamber going up as well. Finally, we have the lair being taken. And do we have the switch to Spire at some point? That remains to be seen, because right now the Spire timing is way far away, guys. So a lot of Hydralisks are coming out, and Snow is counting the number of Hydralisk his opponent is producing. Looks like an additional cannon going up. A Dark Templar at this point would be very nice. Looks like a ton of Hydralisk coming out here, guys, and let's see if he's gonna be having enough time to produce the first Dark Templar. Again, looks like the Templar Archive is almost completed here, but I don't know if that's gonna be the 6 hatcheries going up now. So a ton of hatchery and a ton of drone. Very healthy economy is up here for Soma, guys. This build is quite genius. The lair is completed here. The 4th cannon is going up, so Snow maybe just fine. It's going to be producing a Dark Templar to do this, but let's see if Soma's going to just completely ignore that and not go for the attack. That might be what he's thinking. He's thinking that it's going to be way too late to attack now, so it's going to wait up a little bit, try to get some overlord speed, and then head out over. The Xenlord speed is done, so these units just completely escaped the radar of the Zerg player. The Zerglings, was not able to find these units, and then looks like the Zealot's going to circumvent the Zerglings, and it's going to go for the attack in the front. But there's a lot of Hydralisk, guys. This Zealot cannot attack. There's no way. And looks like Snow's going to back up a little bit. He's got a Dragoon here to support. And he drives the rest of his units back home, whereas Soma is continuing amassing up a lot of Hydralisks. These Corsairs need to run out here. One of the Corsairs is really badly damaged. Do we have some Dark Templars rushing out or not? No, just High Templars for now. A Dark Templar and 3 High Templars is what Snow has at this point. He's also produced a Robo, so that is going to help support his army in the future. These units is going to be better to run towards the southern side of the map, because he's got plenty of cannons at home, as well as a Dark Templar to protect. So he's going to be, I think, fine in terms of defense. Looks like we have a High Templar getting stuck in the corner there. We have a Dark Templar guy needs to focus fire on some of the weaker units. Looks like this Dark Templar is going to go for the harassment. No, it's going to turn around. He says, you have too much stuff here, so I need to go home. I need to go out there and to do some kind of defensive measure. He's attacking really well. He's chosen specifically the weaker Hydralisk to attack, and looks like he's gonna. Oh my god, looks like that Dark Templar has like 3 or 4 kills there. We have an Overlord coming out. Is that going to be a drop or something like that? That remains to be seen. We have some Lurkers morphing as well. A double drop would be devastating here. Looks like the Hydralists are attacking. And do we have the High Templars ready? Looks like the High Templar is getting kind of stuck here, guys. But finally, the High Templars are going to be deployed. And these Hydralists are going to get maybe not yet surrounded, but you know, they find themselves in a really bad angle here. A single Dark Templar walks out here towards the expansion at 2 o'clock, but there's a lot of spawning units there. We have an Overlord. We have also some kind of Hydralists in place. These Zealots are escorting the Corsairs. The Corsairs turn around just in time. Good move. It needs to turn around now. The Lurkers are finally in place. A lot of Lurkers as well as Hydralists. These units are moving around. The Storm needs to get casted now. He's not casting the Storm. That was a little bit premature that he could cast the Storm now, but decided not to do so. He's going to save the rest of his ground units to go towards the south side. And Soma is advancing furiously with his Hydralists and Lurkers. It looks like he's got these units outside corner. And do we have the Observer coming out? The Observer should be coming out momentarily. This Forge might get forced to cancel whatever upgrade is doing. A lot of units are coming out of those gateway, but they, you know, completely out of position. We have the first Storm here. That was a good reaction. And needs to cast another Storm on that group of Lurkers. We have a huge surround in this area. We don't have any Lurkers in place, so this Dark is going to do a lot of lots of attacks. Going to walk right inside the main, maybe. Looks like Soma is not paying attention, and Dark Templar could completely go inside the main, but no, he's going to be turning around. The Observer comes out. There's a lot of Protoss unit on the high ground. Also, there needs to come out to support this Dark Templar. It's going to be hiding in the corner. Snow's micro is quite good here. This gateway needs to get destroyed, man. He needs to not have the gateway there. That is blocking the output of the units here. We have a single Observer is able to see everything, but he needs to have more units coming out, and he might as well destroy that gateway. That gateway over there is a thorn in the eye. That really is not really needed at that point, at that location. And it looks like the other group of stray Protoss units are still wandering around in the map looking for a place to attack. A lot of Dragoons is here. Oh my god, he needs to destroy that gateway. He's still not yet destroying the gateway. Some Zealot coming out here, and we might have a small encounter in the middle. Some of the Zealots have been badly damaged from before. Suddenly we have a Dark Templar walking in, and we have a surround maybe. Nope, the Dark Templar escapes once again. Overlord speed is done. However, this Dark Templar is faster than the Overlord. The second Observer of the game comes out here, and we might have the first push of the game destroy the freaking gateway, and maybe the cannon as well destroy everything. Well, destroy the gateway, man. What? Yeah, he's gonna destroy the gateway, but he's gonna be super careful. He's fine just now, and a lot of Storms are gonna be ready. Oh my god, each of those High Templars have like 2 Storms. Zealot walking in the main as well as the attack in the front. Let's see who's gonna be reacting faster here. We need to have a crazy Storm. That High Templar was not able to cast a Storm. That Storm was okay, maybe. Zealot needs to get on the high ground. No, but Lurker at blocking area. So beautiful work there by Soma. This Zealot's gonna get completely melted, but a lot of units are coming out. This is the first major battle of the game. We have a lot of Storms in the back. That's a good move by Snow just to storm units on the right side and attacking on the southern side, which is a good idea here. But a lot of Zerg units are gonna be coming in to reinforce. I think there are not enough Protoss units. Do we have a focus fire on the Observer? No, we don't, but maybe we don't really need just a lot of Dragoons. The Dragoon number is just really crazy, but they're not really angling correctly here. We might have another High Templar. No, that High Templar is just there just to bait out some of the attacks. And these Dragoons are not moving forward. Looks like he needs to kind of, move them forward. He's going to move them forward now, and some of the Lurkers get destroyed. All of the Lurkers are just dead now. Just pure Dragoons attacking against Hydralists. This is crazy macro work by Snow. And he's gonna finally be able to take out these units. Some of the drones I think died there maybe. Now we have Dragoons on the low ground. We have 2 High Templars in location. He needs to storm some of the units. That's a good storm. But good move there also by Soma to drive some of his Hydralists back. And the game is a big stalemate. Looks like Snow is able to plant his Nexus down at the 11 o'clock position here. I don't know if drop technology is researched yet, because the drop distance is very close between the base of the expansion of Soma and his Snow's third base, and a lot of Lurkers going to be amassing for these units, and Dragoons coming out, and we need some Zealot support here. Dragoons against Hydralists is not good, but Snow is holding his ground. But when these Lurkers mob, it might be a crazy attack. Looks like Snow is decided to just hold his fort for some time here. Neither of the players are moving forward or moving backward here, and Soma have yet to take his expansion. Looks like we're gonna have an attack here. And where's the first storm that is desperately needed? That storm is okay, but not attacking any of the lurkers. The lurkers are still surviving, so that is really not what Snow needs to happen at this point. Some of these Hydras might go inside here just to take advantage. He's gonna try to bait in the attack now, but looks like both of the units are kind of having a stalemate here. We have a small detachment of Zealot attacking towards the other side, and he's going to go for the third base of the Zerg. He finds nothing. This drone is hiding deeply in the corner. Some Hydralisks have also been detouring to circumvent what these Zealots are doing, and they're gonna run out now. And looks like Snow's gonna take this chance to attack. I think all of the observers died there, so no more observers in place to help support this attack. And let's see here, looks like Snow is slowly getting the better of the exchanges here. He's chasing some of the Hydralisks out here. Snow is up by about 50 supply at this point now. He's saturated his new base. We have a huge attack towards the southern side. He's completely circumvented the north side, but we have some counter attack here. But Snow knows he's gonna have a huge Hydralisk moving in. Snow is gonna try to circumvent this group of units. He's coming in with some Zealot and some Dragoon. Is gonna at least block these units. We have a single cannon remaining, and we have Lurker attacking. Let's see, there's gonna be an observer. An observer is in place, and suddenly we have Mutualists morphing out of nowhere. But we have a single Archon, and we might have some Storm as well. That Storm was not so good. We need to have another good Storm. Attack the drone line. The drone's gonna try to get up on the ramp, but looks like Snow's attention is split. No, his attention was correctly placed there and killing a lot of drones. But looks like Soma's gonna try to do a huge counter attack. It might be a base trade situation. We need to have a storm on those units. That storm could be really juicy. He's not storming. And look at this, guys. All the Protoss units also attacking inside the Zerg's main here. Zealot remaining to take out of the drone of the Hydralisk. A single Dragoon is batting three Mutalists, but I think the game is going to go to Snow's favor here. Snow have a lot of momentum. He might lose a base here, but that is not really what is important. He's going to take out the entire infrastructure as well as the economy of Soma, and a lot of drones. That looks like Soma doesn't have any more mining. And Soma GD, that was ridiculous games, guys. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.